Hi, hello. This is going to be an analysis on how I beat an expert for my first time ever inside of Roblox Ninja Warrior. And if you're asking, exist shadow, please sum up your questions if you have anything to do. So this whole stream is planned to be a normal live stream. It wasn't meant for me to beat expert like I was doing with the other live streams where I tried to beat it, but I haven't done it. And I didn't expect to beat it, but I didn't give up trying, so I just kept going all over and over and over again. I had cutscenes on because I didn't really want to have this really. I don't want to have to do it again. Because I had to record it for the finale, and now I'm going to show you an analysis on how I beat expert. Keep in mind, I am a loser because I changed the obstacles to the easiest obstacles in stage 3 because I'm bad. So,
Three mistakes. First time was me. It was me making a mistake.
oh my
Because I
gosh, this
climbed up
guy is
one
such a
wall,
nerd.
pressed spacebar,
Why am I talking like
and
that?
I
Why am I
climbed up
talking like
again.
this nerd? Oh my
Press
gosh.
one again.
So here I was planning to be able to beat stage 1. Stage 1 was not really a problem for me until the physics update, because this was before physics engine got updated, so the final obstacle wasn't so broken during this live stream, so I managed to beat that.
I actually want to make it.
So I'm mostly going to go through stage 1 here.
Like
So
literally,
yeah. So basically, this one was Roadrunner, so it wasn't really that hard for me. We already mastered Roadrunner, but Dragon Glider gave me most of the problems because it requires some momentum in order for it to move. So I did have enough momentum to make it through. I also used the flick, the classic ladder flick that you can do with the ladders, with the trusses inside of Roblox, and the stomach churns weren't so bad for me either. Double pendulum was pretty easy for me too. Who I mastered all the obstacles in stage 1 and 2. Stage 3, I have mastered a lot of them except for ring toss, which I still hate to this day. Warp wall was easy for me. Great wall was easy for me. Broken bridge was pretty easy for me. The bridge jumps was pretty easy for me too. And then I just did the last and take the first stage. So here I am. I am ready for stage 2 over here, and I was waiting for the time to go, and then when I start here. So let me give a little bit on stage 2. Stage 2 is mostly the biggest, hardest obstacle I can do is Salmon Ladder. The others weren't so bad for me, and I've mastered all the obstacles in the game. I've tried stage 4 a lot of times, and I beat stage 3 a few times too. And this one wasn't really that bad for me. So stage 2, alright, I'm gonna show you what I did for each obstacle in stage 2. Over here. So yeah, downhill jump was really that bad for me. He too, like I saw the ropes coming and I jumped down. Then I started climbing up the salmon ladder. Salmon ladder took me a little bit to get up, but I actually managed to pull it off pretty easily here. See, I stuttered a little bit there. Oh my gosh. See, yeah, the thing about here's the thing about Bartek in Evolved is trash. Like, you have to jump. Um, your jumps have to be timed so well and have enough momentum to get up. I think that's the point of it. And I had to jump over to these ledges here, and because you can't clearly click from afar unless you're holding forwards, right? And then you have to click there to get to the next bar, which I found pretty stupid. So as I do that, claws of power, lightning bolts wasn't very bad for me either. Mm, It's like claws of power from 2019. All right, now spider walk didn't give me too many problems too, because I already know the layouts and how to speed run it, and also I knew some shortcuts. I didn't want to take the shortcut here because it was too close to the top, and if I were to make that, I wouldn't make it and fall into the water. Now, metal spin wasn't that bad for me either, and I managed to make it through pretty smooth and easy here. And then I was basically finished because I had a lot of time, and also I managed to open up the walls easily. I managed to get through stage 2 pretty easy. I was very nervous in stage 3, and Let me give you some definition of stage 3. This is the hardest stage 3 inside of any Ninja Warrior automated Ninja Warrior game from Rich UK. And I knew it was going to be hard to begin with, but the thing is, I chose the easiest obstacle I could pick. But I may do it again with recording of me beating it with different obstacles. So I think I already did that. But anyways, let's get back to what I was saying. So here I was on stage 3. I was a little nervous here because because I expected it to be really bad for me because like I was thinking, what if I screw this up? What if I mess up on the easiest obstacle there is on stage 3, and what if I can't do final ring properly? But I just didn't mind it and kept going. Already knew I was going to clear to begin with because I was confident that I would. Because I'm Michael Scrum Fry here, man. So here's propeller bars. They were bugged a little bit, but I still managed to get through them pretty easy. I was lucky there. Then we had curtain cling. Sorry, the gameplay buffered. I don't know why my internet does that. But anyways, I make it through pretty easy. It's basically the rising curtain cling, but harder. But not as hard as 2019's. Alright, flying bar here. Flying bar is a lot easier than ring toss, and I hated ring toss as an absolute burning passion, so I didn't want to do it. So I timed them right, and then I knew, like, if it's falling and then I jump at the right time, it's going to be falling down too, so I can make the easy jumps. Then I started to wait for the final run, and then I managed to make it past that, and then I made the last jump. Now, oscillating cliffhanger, I got a little bit nervous at this part because I think I was gonna make these jumps, but I actually managed to do it, and it was really unexpected. But oh, what happened? Frick. Replay, please, please. My internet is trash. Okay. All right. So yeah, I make that jump, and the ledges are pretty small, but not as small as not as small as ultimate cliffhangers. But I still managed to get through it pretty easy. And then double tilt ladders basically like risings, and I did the same. I did the Cyrus method, and then I managed to get through it pretty easy here. Then on Heartbreaker, which is really small jumps, I still managed to speedrun it though. It wasn't really too bad for me. And then I started to make it through, and then I go to the spider flip, which was very scary for me. So I decided to do the old classic method, and then just go to the side and jump. That's my classic method. If I were to fall there, I could drive onto the ledge. Then final ring was my scariest moment. Then hold on. Before I go on to the final ring, shout out to Free Moody Cubs, by the way. He talked to me about this, and he helped me out on this because he told me to take some deep breaths when I get to final ring. So if I go back over here. So right here. Right here. Freeman Ghost told me to take some breaths earlier in the stream if I'm nervous, and that's what I exactly did when I got to final ring, so I wouldn't screw this up, so I wouldn't freak out. So I managed to, and then that helped me get the timing right and the momentum right, so I managed to clear it. By the way, shout out to Free Mooney Cubs, by the way. I'm putting his link in the description. And there we go. Now it's on the final stage, and I was pumped and ready to beat it because I've done it so many times, and I didn't think I was actually going to clear it, but I'll show you what I did. But before we start on this, I was very nervous, a little bit. I was very nervous because I thought I was going to screw up at the rope climb, which was kind of scary for me, which was what I was thinking, but until you guys can see what happens. So basically, spider climb wasn't so bad. I already mastered the spider climb. Then the bird climb wasn't too bad for me either, but it was just vine climb. That was my big problem here in stage 4. And you'll see a big reaction. I have to turn it up here.
Yes!
was crazy in that time. So to explain what I did inside of Vine Climb, and you guys can try this out too, if you get to stage 4. Um, so let me pause it some moments. There. I had to wait for a good opening. If I went for that jump there, I would have fell off the tower and screwed up. So I decided to wait around a little bit. I had a little bit of time, so I could wait for it to turn. Good thing that the vine climbs do have turning, unlike agility. Coming soon, by the way. But no, this jump was impossible for me now. I could have probably made it earlier, but I didn't see a chance, and I didn't want to take the risk, so I decided to wait a little bit, as you can see here. And I decided to get a good jump here. Then I saw I had to climb it the right way. I couldn't skip at all. But until I see that specific ledge. Without that ledge, it would have screwed my entire run and it would have made me fall. But thankfully, that ledge was there and it caused me to get up. And I saw that and it caused me to get up. So here I tried to back and jump like I did with the old rope climbs, like in stage 4. So I decided to do that. I was surprised it didn't hit my head here, but I still managed to get up here and take the win. So here I have a ledge over here. I saw that ledge and I had to skip through this one, skip that ledge and go onto here. Then finally press the button. So there you have it. That is my analysis on Roblox Ninja Warrior Evolved Expert. My first time ever beating it and showing how my reaction was and how amazed I was for beating this stage. So, anyways, I hope this answered your questions on how I managed to beat it. So, thank you guys for watching this analysis video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.